Okay, time for some Mechabellum here. Ooh. Not the biggest fan of any of these. Let's do Aerial though. We've got some pretty tanky DPS, some pretty good chaff, which I like that combo. He's chaffy, so we'll sell the cannon here. The middle one a little further forward to draw some fire at the center. That should be 5 right there. That looks good. This guy's confident. I'll center just a little bit. Yes, I am this OCD. I do need chaff clear, so let's go with Hound as my chaff clear. The one square behind, or 2 squares technically, but 1 square gap is what I'm saying, because they'll overtake the 8 meter per second Sabertooth since they move at 10. Don't want them to get too far ahead too quickly, so we try to time it. Hmm. His anti-armor cannon is getting that saber, which is bad for me. Ooh, almost saved it from that one hit, but I did save it from that, so that's good. Nice. Off to a good start. I do have the HP advantage as well. I get the free Phoenix this round, which is also very good. I really like a lot of these cards. Last time I didn't even need the Scorpion card I took, but it's not bad to have that in your pocket. Rhino's hand, excuse me, Rhino's handy, although you lose the XP from the Rhino. I think we're gonna go Missile Strike. Pop these guys actually. Take a Phoenix, put it on this side of the board to help protect that side. Make it a little bit late, so if he puts more chaff, this turret has a chance to help out. Usually I put the Phoenix a little more aggressively, but we're gonna put it there. Actually, I'm gonna sell that turret second thought. We're gonna go 2 units of chaff. Guard flank, and we're going to guard center. So, you look at the cards. He could do any of these. I mean, Missile, Electro, EMP are going to go here. They're going to hurt. If he goes Rhino, he could put it in either corner or here. The Phoenix should be able to respond to anything on this side of the board or center. The problem would be this corner, which is unguarded, but I can't guard all 3. So we're going to try this and see if it works. He went EMP, which is probably not the tech I would have chosen out of those. And he went the flanker, which busted for him, although these guys, it would be a problem. Need some range on my hounds here. But this guy worked out. I get a free tower kill, basically. And with no anti-air on his side of the board, minus the few fangs he has, which are probably all about to die, then I win the game, or I win the match. Let's kill Wall. I need to look see if Wall give XP or not. I've never really paid attention to that. I don't know if this guy hasn't sped up, but it's a pretty much foregone conclusion he's going to lose this. He doesn't have the ability to kill all these units, but he let it roll all the way to the end. Some really nice units here, actually. We're going to go Phantom Ray. I was going to buy some Phoenixes, but we're going to go Phantom Ray for the extra DPS in the air. I've already got the air card, so I get bonuses to my aerial units here. Extra health and attack, so that's not bad at all. We're just going to drop one guy here with a unit of Crawler here. Yeah, they'll make short work of them, but then these guys will get to come in, do a lot of damage, which would be good. This protects the whole corner. I'm less worried about this one. He does have anti-air, so he could go air, but I think the Phoenix will pop him even if he goes anti-air before he can look up and get me. We're going to sell that. We're going to buff this tower because I'm not putting a lot in the side. He does have the chaff. He could take this side of the board. So we're going to raise that tower and help it. Hopefully, you know, stays alive. Yep, he went with another one, so I'm glad I did what I did. He went range instead of anti-air. So I will win this corner. It's just a bunch of free XP for me, basically. It's just not a bad thing. Let's see if busting the walls gives me some XP. Well, never mind. He leveled completely, so we won't get to find out about the walls. Until next match, next round. that, man, this little guy barely survived this Phantom Rays, just hanging in there. It's like, don't kill me off yet. That card came back up a second time. He may take that. We'll see. Actually, get a haste module. Drop it on this guy. Let him move faster. Let's get range on the hounds. We're going to extend to the left. Build this side of the board up here. I have a spectator. So kind of like that. The goal here is they're going to punch out all the chaff on the side, protect the side of the board a little bit. Or drop a missile right here in case they do break through. Like that. Hedge a little bit on that side. With the fangs, kind of thought he might go fangs. That's why I put the missile there. Do not go air yet, but the fangs will get my phoenixes, unfortunately. Glad I buffed the tower. This one Phantom Ray is going to carry me here on this side. Actually, I'm winning through here, which is nice to see. I thought that many fangs with Arclight's tanking may survive long enough to kill them, but they didn't. So it's going to be a clear win for me. This guy really doesn't believe in using speed up at all, which is very annoying. Anytime, dude, anytime. You can't guard this with a shield, so I'm just going to pop all this with a missile and let my guy swoop in and clean him up. He did go anti-air. That's hurtful. Trying real hard to make this Arclight carry thing work. Ooh, I got 3 Arclights with that shot. The Rhino don't care about that Arclight. Alright, it's round 6. We're going to borrow anyways. Just try to put this guy on the ground. That'll split them a little bit. That'll bust them up a little bit. I feel pretty good about this. Yeah, these guys are toast. Who's going Wasp? Well, to be fair, I'm very weak against air. I only got 4 units of anti-air, which are my Phoenix, 2 Phoenixes, or 1 Phoenix, I'm sorry, 3 units. 1 Phoenix and 2 sets of Phantom Rays. But I do have an awful lot of units on the ground to help tank while I clean out his Wasp, so I think I'm going to get him. Yep. This guy's been way over in his, way in over his head. That was a beatdown. Building back my insight. I hate how you lose all your insight on loss. Like I had like 4 wins in a row, huge insight, lost 1 round. It's like we don't care that you built it slowly over time. We're gonna dump all your insight on a single loss, which I think is totally bull.